Welcome back to Worth Coin, your ultimate source for coin history, rare finds, and market values. Today, we're diving into the world of the Sacagawea $1 coin and counting down the top 3 most valuable and rare Sacagawea coins you'll want to look out for. Let's go! First up, the 2000D Sacagawea $1 coin holds a special place in modern U.S. coinage history. It was minted in Denver as part of the launch of the Sacagawea dollar series, introduced in the year 2000 to replace the unpopular Susan B. Anthony dollar. The obverse of the coin features Sacagawea, the young Shoshone Native American woman who famously assisted the Lewis and Clark expedition. She is depicted carrying her infant son, Jean-Baptiste Charbonneau, a design created by sculptor Glenna Goodacre. The reverse of the 2000D features a soaring eagle encircled by 17 stars, symbolizing the number of states in the Union at the time of the Lewis and Clark expedition. This reverse was designed by U.S. Mint sculptor-engraver Thomas D. Rogers. The coin is composed of a manganese brass clad over a pure copper core, giving it the distinctive golden color, though it contains no actual gold. In terms of mintage, the 2000D is far from rare, with over 518 million coins struck at the Denver Mint. It was part of an aggressive push by the U.S. Mint to circulate the new dollar, including partnerships with major retailers and banks. As a result, most 2000D Sacagawea dollars found their way into general circulation and are common today in circulated grades. In average circulated condition, a 2000D Sacagawea dollar is worth face value, just $1. However, uncirculated examples, especially those in mint state MS grades, do carry a small premium. In MS60 to MS63, the value typically ranges from $1.50 to $3. Higher grades like MS65 can fetch around $5 to $10. And if the coin is graded MS67 or higher by a service like PCGS or NGC, it could be worth $20 to $30 or more, though such high-grade examples are relatively uncommon due to bag marks and handling. There are also special varieties and errors that can affect the value of a 2000D Sacagawea dollar. For example, coins with off-center strikes, broad strikes, or die cracks can carry premiums depending on the severity and visibility of the error. One notable variety from 2000 is the Wounded Eagle variety seen on some Philadelphia minted coins, though it is not common on Denver minted issues. Another interesting point is that the U.S. Mint produced millions of Sacagawea dollars for use in vending machines and public transportation systems, so many coins were not widely circulated among the general public. This led to the misconception that the coin was rare or no longer minted, even though it continued in production for collectors in later years. Next up, the 2000p Sacagawea $1 coin is one of the most significant and widely discussed coins in modern U.S. numismatics. It marked the introduction of the Sacagawea dollar series, which replaced the Susan B. Anthony dollar that had been in use since 1979. The P mint mark indicates that the coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. The design was created to honor Sacagawea, the young Shoshone woman who played a key role as a guide and interpreter during the Lewis and Clark expedition in the early 1800s. The obverse was designed by sculptor Glenna Goodacre, showing Sacagawea with her infant son Jean-Baptiste on her back, symbolizing both her contribution to American exploration and her role as a mother. The reverse, designed by Thomas D. Rogers, features a majestic, soaring eagle surrounded by 17 stars, representing the number of states in the Union in 1804, the year of the expedition. The composition of the coin is a clad mixture of manganese brass over a pure copper core, giving it a golden appearance, though it contains no actual gold. the U.S. Mint produced over 767 million 2000p Sacagawea dollars, making it one of the highest mintage coins of the modern era. This large production run was part of a massive promotion to get Americans to adopt the new dollar coin. The Mint collaborated with major retailers and even inserted a limited number of coins into Cheerios cereal boxes as part of a national marketing campaign. In terms of value, a typical 2000p Sacagawea dollar found in circulation is worth face value $1. However, uncirculated examples can carry a small premium. In mint state condition, MS-60 to MS-63, values generally range from $1.50 to $3. Coins graded MS-65 might sell for $5 to $10, while very high-grade examples in MS-67 or above can fetch between $25 and $50. $50 or more, especially if certified by grading services such as PCGS or NGC. One of the most valuable varieties of the 2000p Sacagawea dollar is known as the Cheerios dollar. These coins were distributed in early 2000 inside specially marked boxes of Cheerios cereal as part of a promotional effort by the U.S. Mint and General Mills. A total of 5,500 of these dollars were included in the promotion. At first glance, they look like regular 2000p Sacagawea dollars, but upon closer inspection, they feature a reverse design with enhanced detail in the eagle's tail feathers. This version of the reverse was actually an early test design, and once discovered by collectors, it became highly sought after. Cheerios dollars in uncirculated condition can be worth anywhere from $3,000 to $7,000 or more, depending on the grade and eye appeal. These are considered one of the most important modern varieties in U.S. coinage. Next up, the 2001D Sacagawea $1 coin is part of the early years of the Sacagawea dollar series, which was first introduced in 2000 by the United States Mint. The D Mint mark indicates that this coin was produced at the Denver Mint. Like other coins in the Sacagawea series, the obverse features Sacagawea, carrying her infant son, Jean-Baptiste Charbonneau. This design, created by sculptor Glenna Goodacre, represents Sacagawea's important contribution to the Lewis and Clark expedition and honors her as both a guide and a mother. The reverse of the coin, designed by Thomas D. Rogers, displays a soaring eagle encircled by 17 stars, symbolizing the number of states in the Union in 1804. The 2001-D Sacagawea dollar is struck with a manganese brass clad over a copper core, giving it a distinct golden color, though the coin contains no gold. By 2001, the U.S. Mint had reduced production of Sacagawea dollars due to limited public demand and the fact that the coin had not seen widespread circulation. As a result, the mintage for the 2001D was significantly lower than the year 2000 issues, with 70,939,500 coins struck at the Denver Mint, making it scarcer than the inaugural 2000D issue, but still common in the context of modern coinage. In circulated condition, the 2001D Sacagawea dollar is generally worth face value, which is $1. These coins are frequently found in mint rolls, U.S. mint bags, and collector sets, rather than from everyday circulation. However, in uncirculated condition, especially in mint state grades, MS-60 to MS-66, they can carry a small premium. In grades MS-60 to MS-63, the coin may be worth around $1.50 to $3. In MS-65, it can be worth around $5 to $8, while coins graded MS-67 can fetch $20 to $30 or more, depending on the quality and the grading service. Though not as famous as the 2000p Cheerios dollar or the Mule error, the 2001D Sacagawea dollar has become increasingly popular among collectors building full date and mint mark sets of the Sacagawea and Native American dollar series. It represents the second year of issue and the last year that the original soaring eagle reverse was used on Sacagawea dollars. Beginning in 2002, these coins were no longer issued for general circulation, but were instead produced only for collectors. While the 2001D does not have any widely known high-value varieties or major mint errors, collectors do look for minor die varieties, including doubled dies, die cracks, and planchet errors, which can increase the coin's value depending on rarity and condition. Some coins with strong die polishing lines or unusual mint-made flaws can sell for modest premiums in the collector market. In summary, the 2001D Sacagawea $1 coin is not considered rare, but it holds historical significance as part of the short-lived circulation release period of the series. It's an essential coin for anyone collecting Sacagawea dollars or modern U.S. coinage, especially in high-grade uncirculated or certified condition. While it won't usually bring in high values, it's still a collectible piece that marks the early years of a coin series designed to honor Native American heritage and encourage greater representation in U.S. currency.